Start raw development with SILKYPIX. Number 10. Fine Color Controller. The Fine Color Controller in SILKYPIX is a professional-grade feature designed for precise color manipulation. Today we'll explore its fundamental settings along with creative use cases to help you push the boundaries of your color grading. The defining strength of this feature lies in its ability to isolate specific color gamuts and provide independent control over saturation, hue, and even lightness. For example, you can transform vibrant green foliage into autumnal hues or shift a pink flower into a surreal, ethereal blue. Furthermore, by fine-tuning only the lightness of a specific color, you can meticulously enhance the three-dimensional presence and atmosphere of your subject. Introduction to modes and getting started. The Fine Color Controller subcontrol offers two distinct modes, Basic and Advanced, allowing you to choose the ideal workflow based on your specific objectives and preferences. To begin, go to the Advanced section in the main controls, and expand the Fine Color Controller subcontrol. Depending on your workspace requirements, you can also detach the subcontrol as a floating window, and position it wherever it best supports your workflow. Basic mode. First, let's explore Basic mode. To use this mode, click the Basic tab within the subcontrol to activate it. This mode divides colors into 8 distinct hues, allowing for intuitive adjustments to each color individually. The color circle displayed on the screen is based on a chromaticity diagram centered on the white point. A key feature of this color circle is its design, where saturation increases as you move outward from the center. Furthermore, this circle utilizes a perceptually uniform color space. This layout is specifically engineered to align with human visual perception, ensuring that color shifts feel natural. As a result, regardless of the adjustments made, you can achieve smooth, natural color tuning without any sense of inconsistency. Now, let's take a closer look at its specific functions and practical application. Selecting the adjustment color. Select the specific color you wish to adjust. You can choose your target by using the drop-down list or by clicking directly on one of the 8 blocks within the color circle. These controls are fully synchronized, allowing you to intuitively select the target hue for your workflow. Operating hue and saturation. The hue and saturation parameters can be adjusted either by moving the sliders or by directly dragging the control points within the color circle. These methods are always synchronized, and adjustments are constrained to the specific block of the selected color. Hue. This parameter allows you to change the selected color type. You can perform fine adjustments by moving the slider or by dragging the control point along the circumference of the circle. Saturation. This parameter adjusts the vividness of the color. By moving the slider or changing the distance of the control point from the center of the circle, you can manage the color's intensity. Lightness. This setting modifies the brightness of the selected color. Since lightness adjustments are not reflected on the color circle, please use the slider while monitoring the changes in the preview window. Enable. When any parameter in basic mode is adjusted, this box is automatically checked, and the adjustments are reflected in the preview window. Unchecking the box returns the preview to its original state while the adjustment values are retained. This is useful for comparing the changes before and after adjustment. Initialize. Clicking this icon allows you to restore all adjustment values to their default states. Taste. Fine Color Controller includes 4 presets called Taste, so feel free to try them depending on the scene. Advanced mode. Next, we will discuss Advanced mode. To use Advanced mode, click the Advanced tab within the subcontrol to activate it. This mode is a feature designed for performing more meticulous adjustments to specified colors. Compared to Basic mode, it allows for finer specification of the target color range and saturation. Furthermore, it is characterized by a significantly broader range for the color adjustments themselves. Next, we will cover the specific functions. Hue Selection Tool. Select the color you wish to adjust directly from the preview window to set it as a target. First, click this icon and then click the desired color with the eyedropper to select it. By repeating this action, you can also set multiple colors as adjustment targets. Enable. When you add a target color using the Hue Selection tool, this box is automatically checked, and subsequent adjustments will be reflected in the preview window. Unchecking the box allows you to temporarily disable the adjustment results while retaining the adjustment values, making it easy to check the original state. Hue Adjustment. Once a color is added, the target hue is registered in the drop-down list. After the target color has been adjusted, the before color is displayed on the left side of the list and the after color on the right, allowing you to confirm the changes at a glance. Hue. This parameter changes the color type starting from the source color point, offering a wider adjustment range than Basic mode. Like Basic mode, adjustments can be made by either operating the sliders or moving the control points, depending on your preference. Saturation. This sets the degree of change in vividness starting from the source color point. This also features a broad adjustment range and, like the hue setting, can be adjusted by either operating the sliders or moving the control points, depending on your preference. Lightness. This sets the rate of change relative to the brightness of the source color, which is treated as 100%. Gradation. Select how the adjustments are applied to the target color range indicated by the white frame on the color circle. All adjustments are applied with a gradient in both the hue and saturation directions, centered on the source color point. This is ideal for maintaining natural gradations. Hue applies the adjustment with a gradient only in the hue direction. Saturation applies the adjustment with a gradient only in the saturation direction. None changes the entire color range within the white frame uniformly. This is effective when you want to achieve a consistent color. After adjusting each parameter, switch through these options and choose the one that works best. Delete selected hue. Deletes the adjustment hue currently selected in the list. Initialize removes all added adjustment hues at once and resets the settings. Practical application. Let's take a look at how to use the advanced mode of the Fine Color Controller in practice. First, click the Hue Selection tool button to switch to selection mode. Next, click directly on the color you wish to adjust within the preview window. Once a color is selected, it will be registered in the hue adjustment list. At the same time, the target color range centered on the selected color will be displayed as a white frame on the color circle. Within the color circle, a white circle representing the source color point is displayed. By dragging this point, you can intuitively adjust the hue and saturation. Let's actually move this point toward the blue area. You will see a black circle remaining at the original position to show the before state, while the new position is shown as a white circle. Now take a look at the preview window. The pink petals have turned blue, but some parts remain unchanged. In this case, drag the white frame on the color circle to expand or narrow it, adjusting the range of the source color. While observing the changes in the preview window, you can fine-tune the color range and adjustment amounts to achieve the optimal result. Also, try changing the gradation setting as appropriate to suit your adjustments. This time, let's select saturation. Next, let's also try adjusting the lightness. If a slight hint of pink still remains, you can also try making minor adjustments to the position of the source color point. Let's compare the results before and after the adjustments. Fine Color Controller is a tool designed to enhance or modify colors. Technically, it adjusts the balance between colors from a color science perspective. Therefore, it is best used as one of the final steps in your image adjustment workflow. Before starting detailed adjustments with Fine Color Controller, first complete the basic adjustments such as exposure, white balance, tone, and saturation. Now let's make adjustments using this photo. First, correct the tilt of the image, then proceed with the basic adjustments including exposure, white balance, tone, and saturation. At this stage, the photo is already well refined, but using Fine Color Controller, you can give it even more depth and presence. First, adjust the green tones of the trees. Select the target color, then adjust lightness and saturation, and choose the optimal gradation. As a result, the greens become more vivid, and the trees appear more lively. Next, select the color of the sky and adjust it in the same way. This makes the clouds easier to distinguish, and even the subtle blue of the sky becomes clearly visible. Then, adjust the golden areas of Kinkakuji Temple. Although the change is subtle, it creates a calmer and more refined atmosphere. At the same time, the reflection on the water stands out more, together with the adjusted greens of the trees. Finally, adjust the flowers. Their colors become richer, and combined with the surrounding green leaves, their presence becomes more pronounced. As you can see, Fine Color Controller can greatly enhance the overall impression of the photo. One of the most powerful aspects of Fine Color Controller is the ability to adjust hue, allowing you to dramatically change the overall impression of the photo. Let's compare these photos. This is the original image. After basic adjustments. After adjustment with Fine Color Controller. And after changing the hue of the green range. By adjusting the hue, saturation, and lightness of specific colors beyond basic adjustments, you can achieve expressions that were previously out of reach and expand the possibilities of your photos. Reflect the impression you envisioned more freely and more beautifully in your photos. Experience those possibilities with SILKYPIX. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel and giving it a thumbs up. We'll continue to share useful tips on how to get the best out of SILKYPIX. Thank you for watching. SILKYPIX allows you to easily start adjusting and editing images. A trial version is also available, allowing you to experience all features for 30 days free of charge. Please give it a try. If you're starting with raw development, SILKYPIX